What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host Jamie. As 2023 is coming to an end, I thought it would be a great time to do a little recap and also cover some of the common predictions in the market for Bitcoin in 2024. In 2023, a lot of big companies got interested in Bitcoin. BlackRock even applied for an ETF in June. There are about 12 other companies like Invesco, ARK, Fidelity, Fennec, and Franklin Templeton trying to do the very same thing. The SEC said no to one of them, being GBTC, but a court said that the SEC's reason wasn't good enough. Just the rumor of approval in October made Bitcoin's price shot up. Not only this, energy used in mining saw a significant growth as well. The mining hash rate, which is like the speed of those calculations needed to process Bitcoin transactions, doubled from 240 exahash to 482 exahash this year. Bitcoin is still rocking it as the most secure and reliable digital system globally for the 14th year in a row. The network was up and running 100% of the time. That is pretty impressive. At the same time, more people start to realize that Bitcoin mining is actually good for the environment. You could be like, Jamie, what are you talking about? Bitcoin mining has been known for using excessive energy. Well, but if you think about it, if you are a miner and you got to pay for electricity, you are extremely incentivized to use free energy, right? Bitcoin miners can tap into any energy source, anytime, anywhere in the world. And they are in constant search of low-cost energy, which they increasingly find in underutilized renewable sources such as hydro, wind, geothermal, and solar. I got to say, 2023 was a fantastic year for crypto. Prices bounced back from their 2022 lows and major assets like Bitcoin and Solana shot up by 128% and 495% respectively, which is pretty impressive. Now, looking ahead to 2024, I'm thinking the bullish sentiment will probably continue. The market is buzzing with positive predictions for next year, and for that, I have summed up my top 5 predictions for 2024 in this video. The first and most common prediction is with the Bitcoin Sport ETF. It's almost certain that we'll get at least one of them. It will bring in a ton of money from regular investment channels. It may be instructive to review what happened to the price of gold after the launch of the first US-based gold ETF, the SPDR Gold Shares or GLD. Before GLD and the similarly gold-backed iShares Gold Trust, investors were limited to physical bullion, which can be costly to move around, and the futures market, which may not be appropriate for every investor. Making its debut in November 2004, GLD increased overall demand for gold by reducing the fractional cost associated with investing in metal and making it more accessible to a broader investor base. Since that time, the price of gold has increased nearly 360%. So now you get the sentiment. If we are really getting a sport ETF, things are gonna get crazy. People are speculating that we'll get the actual approval in January 2024. Personally, I'm bullish on crypto for the next year, but when it comes to getting sport ETF approval as soon as January, I have my doubts. Second prediction, and the most probable outcome, is that we're likely to get a massive bull run in 2024 and Bitcoin will set a new all-time high. Bitcoin outperformed all major asset classes in 2023, rising 128%, while the S&P 500 returned 21%, gold returned 12%, and bonds returned 2%. Very likely, Bitcoin will continue its uptrend, breaking new all-time highs. So let's hope we are definitely breaking that 100K target this time then. Not only Bitcoin has been proven to be the fastest horse out of all the financial products, There's also a halving event happens next year. The new issuance of Bitcoin will be cut in half at block 840,000, which is expected to be mined in late April. This will be the fourth halving in Bitcoin's history, but why is this so anticipated then? Because historically speaking, a massive bull run is usually followed after the halving event occurred. Whether it's magic or just a pattern, we are planning swan strategy with a good chance of a bull market in 2024 and 2025. But that prediction is with the increased scrutiny in DeFi. In this bull cycle, things are going to be very different because we know for sure that regulators are stepping in. Not only Gary Gensler, but a lot of the governments don't like platforms that allow trade and lend without too many rules. So financial regulators are fully aware the growing significance and volumes following through these platforms that they don't know who the customers are. But unfortunately, at the same time, a lot of these platforms do have a centralized operating team, which means they are going to have to play by the rules soon. What's most likely to happen is that authorities might pick a few DeFi projects to set an example. These could become what we call DeFi martyrs, taking the hit for the crackdown. Once these supposedly decentralized platforms start doing customer checks and following rules, a bunch of the action might move to places that are fully regulated. The fourth prediction that I have is that banks will embrace tokenized payments. This is not out of nowhere. Many financial institutions in the world have already rolled out tokenized payments running on enterprise blockchain. Even JP Morgan CEO Jamie Dimon isn't the biggest crypto fan. The bank is still in the game. Other payment big shots like PayPal are also getting into the mix, expanding the crypto services. People who love crypto have been shouting about how awesome tokenized payments are for a while. Now, the big banks are catching up and realizing the benefits, so it's pretty likely that more and more places will start using these cool tokenized payments. The fifth prediction is that AI assistants will probably use crypto as the main online payments. If that were true, it would be like confirming crypto as the go-to currency on the internet. Think back to those major tech breakthroughs like combining personal computers with the internet or packing a phone with a camera and GPS. Well, the future tech is no different. It's very likely that moving forward, digital helpers can do stuff for you like changing a flight or ordering new headphones when yours break. These digital sidekicks are set to be a big deal in 2024 and beyond. But here's the kicker, for AI agents to do their magic, they need to easily handle transactions. And that's where crypto steps in. We believe these AI helpers will prefer using digital money like Bitcoin or stablecoins, and we think that starts happening at a small scale in 2024. So far, I'm feeling really optimistic about Bitcoin in 2024, despite us still being in such an uncertain period of time. I genuinely believe Bitcoin's benefit could attract attention from retails, institutions, and even governments to help reduce the chaos. In some places, Bitcoin is reaching record values against weak currencies, gaining support from politicians, and being used as medium of exchange in some countries. The cool thing about Bitcoin is that it's growing naturally, no central control telling it what to do. It's all thanks to millions of people worldwide who recognize its benefits. So that's it for today's video. Let us know what your strategies are for the 2024 crypto bull market. Any other coins you are buying apart from BTC, tell us everything in the comment section below. In the meanwhile, if you also want more regular updates from me, do follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and I'll see you guys in the next one.